How you guys doing today? Today I want to talk about 4 not so smart, dumb buys that can actually destroy your credit. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector, a subsidiary of Clear and Strategic. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from management to owning 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 10 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit. And now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. For those of you who are new to this channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's go. Before I get into the topic today, I want to share something with each and every one of you guys. First of all, I have so much gratitude for each and every one of you guys who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, who have liked the video and shared the video. If you're new to this channel and you like the information, subscribe. Be sure to like the video and subscribe and share it with your friends and family. Now, I want you guys to understand something. And this is something that I keep reiterating and saying. And it is the slogan for Ask a Debt Collector, a subsidiary of Clear and Strategic. And it's this: you deserve to be approved for the credit you want and need. With a lot of knowledge and so forth that you're getting from here and anybody else that you're getting on YouTube, apply that knowledge to your life. Trust me. Taking my FICO score from the 500s to 780 plus has completely changed my life and my perspective with regards to everything that's going on. Again, you deserve to be approved for the credit you want and need. Allow us to help you out with that. Down below is a 20-minute free consultation. We look over your credit report with regards to it and see if in fact you're a fit for us. And if you're not a fit, or if you don't need credit repair or whatnot, I'll let you know and tell you some things that you can do to help yourself and further yourself from here. So, 20-minute consultation for free. Click the link down in the description. Now, let's get to this. 4 dumb buys that can destroy your credit, right? I see it happen all the time. Now I'm in the 720s, 730s. You know, I was in the 500s. I didn't really understand anything with regards to credit for the most part. But, you know, hey, I cleaned up my credit. You don't understand the building aspect of it. But you're like, you know what? Now it's time to go buy a car. One of those things that can destroy your credit is buying a gas guzzling car, right? One of the things as a consumer, one of the things we never think about, I even think about this with myself with one of the cars that I had purchased. A lot of times, the only thing that we think about is the actual monthly payment. You got to factor in, obviously, insurance. You got to factor in maintenance on the car, and you got to factor in something you're going to probably spend every single week, which is gas. And a lot of times, you know, you go get a gas guzzling car, you know, obviously some type of big SUV, a V8, or even higher type of car because you want the speed and so forth. And you don't realize, especially if you're starting out and your money's not right, that 4-cylinder car will get you just to the same place as the other car. Yes, you do have to deal with people looking at you and so forth, but when you have a plan, you understand where you're going, it makes a lot of things better. So make sure you stay away from gas guzzling cars if you're trying to build your credit, because paying that weekly payment, as we know, gas prices are going up higher and higher as things are happening. And if your car, you know, with a 4-cylinder car, it may cost you $60 bucks to fill up, and that gas guzzling car can cost you $120 to fill up. That's twice the amount of money, twice the budget, just to get to the same place that you could get through before. Number 2, and this is something that, oh my gosh, I dealt with between the ages of, I would say, about 24 to about 30, so about 6 years, is buying a trendy outfit. Now, thank goodness, you know, designer stuff wasn't as popular at that time span for myself. Now, when I say designer, I'm not saying like Nike and, you know, Polo. I mean, what was expensive? We had, what was it called? Christian Audigier, or he's a person who made, I forget the name of these shirts. These shirts, they're all bedazzled. They cost like almost $100 a pop or whatnot. But nevertheless, that trendy outfit can put you in some debt. I know. Now all of a sudden you get approved For the first time in your life, you get a $5,000 credit limit. You're like, oh my goodness. You have to be disciplined. And the first thing that you want to do is go buy that trendy outfit. It's like, hey, I could throw $300-400 on this credit card. I have a $5,000 limit. And you got to understand that that is not smart. Stay away from the trendy outfits. Wait until obviously you can afford to do that. The third thing that I say is subscription boxes, right? Subscriptions in general, across the board. Netflix, Hulu, HBO, all these types of things that add up. Then you have subscriptions like, actually this Sunday with my wife, a friend of ours invited us to a winery, which was pretty cool. We were able to invite the kids as well as, and they had, all activities and stuff for the kids as well as for the adults. Obviously, you can drink. And then their catch, all that stuff is free. But how they get you, or not how they get you, but what they do as a business is they have you sign up for a $90 a month subscription for wine. We don't drink wine enough, so it doesn't make sense to get it. With regards to that, I remember feeling the pressure, but understanding and coming back to the thought process that we don't drink wine, we don't need it, right? And then the fourth thing that I always state is fancy toys. Now, fancy toys can be an array of things, obviously, with regards to women and men. It could be something as small as like a remote control car that you have, that you may have spent $400 or $500 on that you don't necessarily need, all the way up to actually a boat or a some type of fancy car that you don't necessarily need, a two-seater, some type of thing with regards to that. Now, understand something. These things can destroy your credit if you don't have a plan and you're not leveraging debt the way that you should do it, right? That's the difference between someone who is poor and someone who's wealthy. Poor people, when they use debt to buy luxuries, right? As well as they use money to buy liabilities, right? We get credit cards. I don't care if you have a high-paying job or you're an entrepreneur. If you're taking your credit and you're buying luxuries as well as liabilities, it's gonna hurt you. But on the flip side, wealthy people, they use debt, credit card debt and so forth, to buy assets, right? And when you're purchasing assets is anything that puts money into your pocket. Liabilities are things that take money from your pocket. So if you acquire assets first, which is what I'm learning to do, and I'm doing it now with regards to my life and everything that's going on, then you can allow those assets to buy the gas guzzling car, the trendy new outfit, the subscriptions that you may not need or whatnot, but you have the money for, and the fancy toys. You gotta allow that to happen. Allow those assets to pay for those things, and then that way you're not in trouble. So I'm not saying not to buy those, nice things, but the reality is you're gonna have to have some type of patience with regards to what it is that you're doing concerning that. Again, these are things that we teach within my credit repair program. If you want a free consultation, down below is a 20-minute free consultation. You sit down with me, and even in that 20 minutes, we give you some great information depending on your circumstance, because everybody's situation is different with regards to credit and cleaning up your credit and building credit. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as I always state, you be great.